Hi, my name is Mary Oltmans. I live in Omaha, Nebraska. I worked for the Red Cross for nearly 25 years, collecting red cells, platelets, and plasma, and now many of us are getting some of those products. And that's why I encourage people for IVIG, because I know the people that gave those products. For fun, I've always been a walker. Several miles a day used to be a daily occurrence. Now it's a little tougher. I've also always enjoyed the arts, and I still do a bit of watercolor. And of course, I've always enjoyed reading, and I still do, and I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. My first diagnosis was about 19 years ago, and that was celiac. Then in 2019, I was diagnosed with myositis, dermatomyositis, antisynthetase syndrome, connective tissue disease, and interstitial lung disease. It's been a crazy ride, but I feel like I have a fantastic group of doctors here in Omaha to get me through it. I appreciate them on a regular basis. I was first diagnosed with myositis in 2019. The doctor told me what I had, and then her next sentence was, "And I retire at the end of this week." So each night after her patients left, she would call me and tell me a little more about myositis. She referred me to another doctor here in town who had the most myositis patients. On my first visit with Dr. Feely, he handed me a slip of paper with the websites for both MSU and TMA. I didn't jump on board right away, but after a few months, I started joining the calls. And back then, I think Jerry and Emily did most of the calls. And I just remember the calls as being very calm, very informative, and always fun. After a year or so, they were asking for volunteers, and I signed up. I started by helping with some of the calls, both on Zoom and on Clubhouse. And then before long, I started administrating one of the private groups to get people into the group. And then I decided it would be fun to have a book club. So now I run a book club. We've done that for a few years, and it's really fun. If any of you are interested in joining, let me know. The 2025 list of books are going to be coming out shortly, I hope. I think my favorite thing about volunteering at MSU is when those newbies get on and they're scared, they're panicked. You can just tell that they're lost. And if you can calm them down long enough for them to see that here's this group of people that have had the disease for a lot of years, and we can still find joy in life, we support each other, and we find lots of things to laugh about. That's the best. That's when you know you're doing something worthwhile. So I encourage any of you, if you're interested in any kind of volunteer work, MSU is a great place to volunteer. Call Jessica, tell her what you like to do, and she'll find you a job, I guarantee it. Thank you so much.